Well, hello guys, a bit more energized today, and no one's around, so that's why I'm speaking a bit more. Now, I was just gonna not do the dishes till the morning and stuff, but I ended up doing dishes, taking out the rubbish. Obviously I had a shower and had something to eat, and I uploaded those TikToks last night, so it's unfortunate, but I'm okay, because the natural instinct kicked in, which was a third wind, like a second or third wind. So by the time I got home, this wind come over me of energy, and so I still got about 5.5 or 6 hours sleep, and that was good. Now I'm getting near some people. I know I'm talking to people just on here, but Hey guys, how's things? Had a good day?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's good, yeah. My logos, sorry. But it's just like, when I'm talking to people, I don't know if it's getting better at it, but I'm changing slowly. Because it's like talking on the phone like this when you're around other people, you're like, because you're paying attention to what's going on, and you don't want to be disrespectful towards others who are saying hello to you or might wave at you, and you're just like talking like this, which is why I do that. But high majority of times people just don't talk to me, so that's alright. Sometimes I just keep talking on the phone because of the, if 9 times out of 10 they don't talk to you, and then actually 19 out of 20, if 19 times out of 20 they don't talk to you, you can get to the point where you just get accustomed to it and you just expect them not to. And then let's say 1 in every 40 says, hey, how you going? Oh yeah, good, sweet, yeah, cool. And then that's about it, like those guys. And they say it's like 1 in every 80 wants something from you, or wants to ask you a question, or is actually genuinely interested. Is probably like 1 in every 200, because people are going about their lives. I'm going to go to the toilet after this, because I'm coming up to here, but I did that shaking thing because I know when it's like, okay, I need to go to the toilet. I mean, I can go to the toilet now, but I can also hold on for half an hour, and I'm just doing my patrol, so I'll be back around to the toilets over there in 15 minutes if I cruise, but if I push it, it'll be 10. So I'm not going to be running. So yes, consistency and experimentation. Because I remember playing, there was some seasons, but I figured it out. There were some seasons there's a couple of seasons where I played rugby, and one game I'd be phenomenal, and let's say, I'm just making up a number, but I was really good at stealing the ball off the opposition. I was good at stealing the ball off the opposition, protecting our players, as well, helping our team with ball retention, and stealing the ball off the other team in defense. What I mean by stealing the ball off the opposite team, if I tackled someone, with it, 50% of the time, if I made the tackle, I would also come out with the ball. And the other 50% of the time, if I made the tackle and they got the ball back, the next play is going to be a bit scrambled, because they had to fight for it, and they had a plan. They had a plan to execute, but because our team was scattered in defence, but now now our team has had the chance to format themselves, because it was one of the 50% of times where I failed and I succeeded in tackling the player, but I failed in stealing the ball off him, because like another 2 or 3 other guys was there to wrestle me off him, but or ruck or something, and then I just moved once I started. Well, because there's certain positions you're allowed to be in, but if they roll you over onto their side, then they're allowed to ruck you. But if you're fighting for the ball from your side, you're allowed to. Just don't put your hands in there. It's all technique. But yeah, I was known for defense, and if someone got tackled, half the time I was the guy that was right up his ass to blow the enemy out. The other half of the time I was just behind the guy I was just behind the 2 guys who made the initial blowout. So yeah, I was good at that, and stealing the ball and tackling. Those were what I was best at, because I wasn't the fastest runner. So when I did get the ball, because I didn't have the speed, and usually I was setting up for something, so that just meant I just ran it straight. Sometimes I tried to do things because I wanted to make them think, but sometimes, if you got the enemy on the back foot and they're recuperating, and then you got your team is like talking to each other of what move to put in place, and they might need 5 seconds or something to come to a decision of how they're going to attack the back line. You just pick the ball up and you gain another 10 yards or something. You just pick the ball up, gain another 10 meters, and your mates who are other forwards protect you, and you get the ball. Blow the enemy out so that you don't lose the ball, and then you give it to your players in the back line. How did I get there? What was I talking about? I know why, but I'm trying to use that for an analogy for consistency and experimentation. Yeah. Anyways, consistency is key. Because yes, some games I was awesome, some games I was shit, and that happened for 2 seasons, and then after that, all the rest of the seasons I was the same quality all the time. And that's because I started doing other things for fun, like indoor netball, indoor soccer, and just other things. And so by the time we got to the rugby, I was still very interested, because I had done those other things on the side, and even though I wasn't the best at them, it was fun and it was interesting. So I was able, and then and then it was touch, and so when it came to rugby, I became consistent. So for what I do in my life is I have set things that I'm consistent in forever, and then the other things are actually part of the game plan, but it's just all a bunch of experimentation. The consistency is once I get to 6 figures, I'm never ever coming back. The experimentation is I don't know if I'm going to become a black belt in Taekwondo first, or go to an MMA gym and just do the basics, and then whatever they do black belt in, because I'm not going to hop in the octagon, because I'm not delusional enough to think that I'm going to be like this world champ UFC fighter. And that's just basically just for self-achievement as well as experimentation. There'll be a part 2.